Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton.
He was drenched and miserable. He heard the soft hooting cry once more, and this time he paused. It hadn't really sounded like an owl, and it seemed to be close by, in the jungle somewhere, off to his right. As he listened, he heard a crashing sound in the underbrush, and he heard it again. It sounded distinctly like something big moving slowly through the jungle towards him. Something big, something near. A big dinosaur. Nedry began to run. He saw the jeep ahead, and the light shining around the vertical wall of the barrier made him feel better. In a moment he'd be in the car, and then he'd get the hell out of here. He scrambled around the barrier, and then he froze. The animal was already there, but it wasn't close. The dinosaur stood 40 feet away at the edge of the illumination for the headlamp. Nedry hadn't taken the tour, so he hadn't seen a different type of dinosaurs, but this one was strange looking. The 10-foot tall body was yellow with black spots, and along the head ran a pair of red V-shaped crests. The dinosaur didn't move, but again gave its soft hooting cry. The dinosaur stared at him, and then snapped its head in a single swift motion. Nedry felt something smack wetly against his chest. He looked down and saw a dripping glob of foam on his rain-soaked shirt. It was spit. The dinosaur had spit on him. Nedry opened the car door, glancing back at the dinosaur to make sure it wasn't going to attack. There was sudden excruciating pain in his eyes, stabbing like spikes in the back of his skull. The dinosaur was close. Nedry stretched out his hands, waving them wildly in the air to ward off the attack he knew was coming. And then there was a new searing pain, like a fiery gnat in his belly, reaching blindly down to touch the ragged edge of the shirt, and then a thick, slippery mass that was surprisingly warm, and with horror he suddenly knew he was holding his own intestines in his hands. The dinosaur had torn him open, his guts had fallen out. Nedry fell to the ground and landed on something scaly and cold. It was the animal's foot, and then there was a new pain on both sides of his head. He was lifted to his feet. He knew the dinosaur had his head in its claws, and the horror of that realization was followed by a final wish that it would all be ended soon.